Spears were nerfed, but not the best one. No, I'm not talking about the machete spear, it might as well have dug its own grave. The crafted spear has been the best spear for quite a while due to its ease of creation. Every other spear requires multiple items and the uses of duct tape to create if a zombie didn't special delivery you one. However, these spears were better in every other way compared to the crafted spear. They had more damage, more durability, and in most cases more range. A very special and immersion-breaking aspect of the weapon duct tape on a spear archetype is that they all weighed less than the normal crafted spear. In build 41.71, a crafted spear weighs 1.7 and a machete spear weighs 1.5. However, in unstable build 41.72, the machete spear weighs 3.7 while the crafted spear remains at 1.7. For the curious, yes, it's the weight of the machete added to the crafted spear. Same thing with the hunting knife version. Immersion reinstated. But this is really bad news for the duct tape archetype. To explain, I'll have to do a quick and dirty test as well as explain endurance usage and regeneration a bit. Why a quick and dirty test? Because I think the difference is striking enough that we need to go no further. In this test, I'll kill zombies with the machete spear in both of the builds while trying to stand still as much as possible. Standing still has a higher endurance regen rate than moving. I gave myself 10 maintenance so the weapon lasts longer, and we can see how many zombies are killed before the character becomes the first tier of exerted. Heavier weapons use more endurance to swing, and this test will highlight that beyond a doubt. Mostly because the machete spear broke at 65 kills before I could reach exertion in the build 41.71 test. You'll notice that while it does use endurance to swing, the regeneration rate is almost high enough to make up for it entirely. That's at 5 fitness too. A max fitness character could keep this up indefinitely, which is completely untrue for the build 41.72 side of the test, only making it up to 38 kills before becoming exerted. While this test shows such a massive increase in endurance usage, it's not a particularly good example of combat. So I did an even worse test fighting 2 hordes of zombies to see how many kills I could get. The amount of variables in this test is too high, but the results still speak for themselves. In the build 41.71 test, I got up to 48 kills while kiting the horde around with a machete spear before becoming exerted. That's a pretty respectable number, and it would be higher if I didn't miss and push so much. In case you didn't know, misses use up much more endurance than landing your hits. For the build 41.72 horde kiting test, I reduced the number of zombies because I knew from the beginning the kill number wouldn't be that high. I managed 12 kills before becoming exerted. That's right, just 12. That's with a reduced horde size. This is probably the best example of why a heavier weapon gets exponentially worse the more zombies there are in a horde. If you do not one-shot the zombie, it gets knocked back into the horde. Without a lot of kiting manipulation, you may not even have the chance to hit that zombie again before you become exerted, adding to your woes. That's why the crafted spear is now clearly the best. Since its weight was not changed, it was buffed in comparison to the rest of the spears. So go ahead and use the near infinite supply of hunting knives you receive from zombie deliveries to remove some bushes and turn those branches into spears. It's simple, quick, and effective.